what's going on, everybody? My name is Ronan Lockhart, and this is Hip Style Gaming. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day today. Morning for me, and I woke up to a brand new Union Cross update. And I gotta tell you guys, from the looks of it, just from the looks of it, things do not look too good for our boy Ventus. So guys, I'm here to bring you the analysis and explain what is going on here, at least to the best of my knowledge. Yeah, so if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and leave a like if you enjoy what you see today, to help me continue to make the channel flourish and bring you guys more videos like this, guys. As well as another PSA, I will be releasing the Sora is the Master of Masters Part 3 tomorrow, guys. I will be dropping and releasing it between midnight and sometime tomorrow, so I hope you guys are hyped for that. Subscribe if you are ready to see. If you haven't already checked out part 1 and part 2, I will leave the links for those two in the description box below. But without further ado, let's jump right into this new update, guys. So as we last left off, guys, in Union Cross, it was revealed that somebody's name was not supposed to be on that list, meaning somebody was not supposed to be a union leader, and that was pointing a lot towards Ventus. As well as we also left off with our boy Laurium walking in on Maleficent and Darkness, aka who I believe to be Vanitas, and I will reveal why today, on them plotting to do some bullshit. So he walks in and stops them, and now we are back. So the story kicks off with Brain, Ephemer, and Scold all discussing on why it is that Ventus is, remembering something other than they are. Ventus is swearing that, he met with Master Ava, and then things start getting a little bit darker. So poor Ven is desperately trying to convince the group that he was indeed chosen to be a union leader, while the other three are a little bit weary of it. Brain starts to deduce that this couldn't be Master Ava's doing, because the simple fact she most likely would have let somebody know that, she was going to do something like that. So then they start to question, well, where or who could this have come from? Ephemer puts his head down and says the word darkness, and if you pay close attention, Brain actually looks over at Ven as if he put 2 and 2 together. Meanwhile, our boy Laurium is having a nigga moment with Maleficent while Darkness has fled. And Laurium is not having it. He's not trying to allow Maleficent to leave. Maleficent's pleading with him to just allow her to escape, while Laurium is indeed not buying it. After exchanging a few words and Maleficent telling Laurium that this place was indeed something important, and everything there will be trashed, or was trashed by whoever was in charge there previously, Laurium gets tired of that bullshit, and yeah, shit gets real. Brain, Ephemer, and Scold finally realized that it wasn't in fact Master Ava that met with Ven and was actually something else. Brain starts questioning Ventus to ask him if he remembers anything else with Master Ava that day, and asking him if anything possibly seemed off with Master Ava. While Ventus struggles his hardest to remember, only thing he can remember is that she took out a document, most likely the book, and gave it to him and told him to meet the other 4 at the battlefield. That is until he starts to remember a dimly vacant lit house that he remembers going into. So as you see, we are shown a brief quick image of STRELITZIA coming into the same house that she was murdered into. Ventus continues his story saying that Master Ava came in and they both left the house together, casually, as if nothing ever happened, according to him. He also goes over that him and Master Ava, crossed the bridge heading to the tower, and they talked about everything that he had mentioned to the group before. Brain proceeds to ask him what he meant earlier when he said maybe, and Ventus goes on to tell the group that, well, in fact, when the first time Master Ava came in, or at least from the time Master Ava came in to the time that they left the house together, he has no recollection of anything. That is until he has a flashback of STRELITZIA's dead body, and he goes into seizure mode and starts having a seizure. Brain decides it's probably best for them to head back to the tower for now. Probably a good idea anyway, considering the fact that Laurium got dropped and Maleficent succeeded and got away with her plan. Evidence of this can be found in the top right corner, because if you look closely and if you remember earlier, there were 3 pods initially and now there are only 2. So the big question is, well, why did Ventus do this? Is Ventus evil? Did he have some type of bad intent? And no, the answer to that, or at least I believe the answer to that, is only based out of fear. You see, Ventus must have gotten some type of word, any type of thing that the Keyblade War was on the horizon and was gonna happen, and he probably found out that he was gonna get bodied. Scared and afraid of this, afraid of the thought of dying, it pushed him to fear. It pushed him to fear, which introduced him to darkness, because we know fear can lead to darkness, guys, in many ways, shapes, or form. That fear led Ventus to that darkness. That darkness corrupted Ventus, and pretty much, Ventus was possessed, I guess you can say. Ventus was possessed and killed STRELITZIA. And it was not of ill intent or anything, it was possibly out of fear. Fear of losing his life at the Keyblade War, and that fear manifested itself in the form of darkness. And that would be where VENTUS came from. So guys, that's all we have for today. I've been Ronan Lockhart. Hope you guys having a fantastic day and have a fantastic weekend. As I mentioned, part 3 of Sora is a Master of Masters is definitely on the way. Had to take a little bit more time than what I expected on it, just primarily due to the fact that I'm was gathering a lot more evidence and details, and then so many new ideas coming to me, and it's a lot, guys, but it's officially done. It will be ready for release between midnight and sometime tomorrow, guys. So like I said, if you're looking forward to that, please subscribe to my channel to view that when it comes out. If you haven't checked out part 1 or part 2, I will leave those in the description box below. And until next time, guys, I've been Ronan Lockhart. I will catch you later. Stay safe out there, everybody. Stay clean. See ya.